Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Mara Zimmerman. I am so happy, so honored, and grateful to be here and to collaborate with the Consulate General of India here in Chicago. Thank you so much for joining. As you begin to settle in here today, just allow yourself these beginning moments. If you're here in Chicago, it's a beautiful day. Hopefully, maybe you're near a window or you can see outside wherever you are, whatever time of day, to bring in a little bit of nature into your yoga practice. Also reminding yourself and ourselves that we are tuning into our own inner nature. So as we're doing so, we're finding good seated posture. Good posture will naturally lead to better breathing, more quality of the breath. Simply tuning into your breathing and balancing and noticing your inhale, breathing in, and your exhale, breathing out. Maybe slowing down your breath as you begin to tune in. And starting to allow yourself to just be noticing any thoughts that are arising, the thinking, and just notice without paying too much attention. Simply bring your mind back to the breathing. Same for the motions, the feeling body, as you notice different sensations or feelings that come with the thoughts. We're just going to notice them, witness, and then bring your focus back to your breathing. It is India's gift to the world. Yoga has modernized from these beautiful ancient practices for us here today, all over the world, all people, helping us to find our own inner peace, some well-being, especially now. Health is at the forefront, to build our own immune systems, to feel more spiritually connected and interconnected with ourselves and with our own communities and the larger communities around us in the world. So as we begin, let's begin tuned into our breathing. Bring our hands up to our heart center. Allow us to set an intention for yourself, good intentions and positive thinking. Just coming into that heart space to enjoy your poses here today. For about a minute to begin, just focusing to be present with your breath, quietly, heart-centered, good posture, balanced breathing, for a quiet, energizing minute to begin and enjoy. Okay, beautiful. If your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and open them, but the focus continues to remain within. Please do your poses safely and carefully so they will serve you best. If there is ever a pose that does not work for you, please just feel free to be standing or sitting in good posture with your breath, and you can skip a pose and just continue on if you need to. So let's begin coming into standing good posture. We will be in good posture if we are standing, sitting, lying down, bending, and twisting. We are concentrating on our spine, our brain-body connection. We are focused on our breathing. We are looking to relieve any stress in our bodies and minds, to uplift our moods and balance our emotional body. It's inherent to yoga to help us improve our mental health and well-being. All of this helps us be more holistic and make the best choices we will need for ourselves. One more breath here, standing good posture, mountain pose, Tadasana. Very nice. If you've been repeating these classes, you'll see I often start in tree pose, a wonderful way to begin. Your practice requires focus and balance right away, but it's a nice, safe pose with many options to begin. You can put your hands on your hips or hold the wall or a chair. Your foot could be on the floor like a kickstand. You can bring it up on your ankle, or you can bring it up higher on the leg if that works for you. Just be mindful not to put pressure on your knee. If you step down or fall down, simply come back. You are always building on the pose. One more breath here, Vrksasana. Beautiful. And slowly release and all the way down. Okay, let's switch sides. On the left, lift the right. Please try to do this as you did on the first side. It may feel very different, but you do want to try to look symmetrical, creating a balance physically, reaching, grounding the standing foot. One more breath. If you step down, come back. Beautiful. And then slowly release all the way down. Pause for a breath. Very nice. Okay, let's come into our triangle pose, Trikonasana. Wonderful pose after a long night's sleep, getting up in the morning. Also, any time of day, this is a great one pose yoga, stretching hip to spine. Both legs are open, right toes pointing forward, left toes are pointing a little towards the right. Your hips are nice and open towards me. Both arms are reaching equally out to the side. Inhale. And exhale, just go ahead and gently tilt. Trikonasana, triangle pose. No need to overstretch. Just relax. One more. Wonderful. Ground the feet. Inhale, come up. Switch the feet the other way. And exhale, release. Trikonasana on the other side. Just relaxing first, hip to spine, open through the chest and shoulders, the heart center, the shoulder blades in the back. Then relaxing with the exhale into the bend over the leg. One more. Grounding the feet, inhaling slowly, come up. Good. Let's switch sides. For today, we'll add in pyramid pose. You're just going to take your feet now. You're going to square your hips forward. Your feet can be as wide or as close as comfortable. Just make sure there's at least a hip's width gap. Hands are just going to come on your hips. Inhale, lifting again through the chest, the heart center. And again, you could reach for the chair or a table. Exhaling, coming forward and down. Hands remain on your hips halfway. Pause. And then exhaling, you can release your hands towards the floor. They could just simply be on the leg or the ankle. You could bend the right knee if that's helpful. And wherever your hands end up, your neck is relaxing. Take one more breath. Pyramid. Then grounding the feet, hands come back to the hips, halfway up. And then inhale carefully all the way up and go ahead and switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg behind, hands on your hips. Inhale, lift the chest and shoulders. Exhale, halfway, pause, relax. And then all the way down where you did before to the leg, the ankle, the left leg could be a little bent if that helps. Reaching towards the floor, relax your neck. One more breath. And Hands come back to the hips. Mindfully come all the way back up. And then go ahead again and switch sides. Let's get wider for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Keeping in mind that moving from pose to pose is a part of the flow of the poses. The vinyasa is a part of the meditation of being present. And also just practically, physically moving from side to side helps to open up our hips and deep into the body and allows our bones and joints to move well. Bending deeply, strengthening in the right knee, stretching and strengthening. One more. And then left arm down, right arm up, gently reverse the warrior, peaceful warriors. And then exhaling the arm down onto the knee for extended side angle. We're opening up here a little bit, and then the hand can be on the hip or stretched out over the ear. Take a breath. Grounding the feet. Inhale, come back up. Warrior 2. We're going to bring both arms, square the hips forward for a breath. Lift up for Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana, take a breath. And then exhaling, back open to Warrior 2. And switch sides. Warrior 2, left leg forward, right leg back. Those right toes are pointing a little bit forward. Both arms reaching equally. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. Left arm up, right arm down. Gently reverse. And then come on down to the knee. If you kept the hand on the hip here, you can do that now. If you reached out over the ear, go ahead and stretch. If you look at the floor, that will help your balance. And anywhere you start to look up towards the hand will challenge the balance a bit more. Now inhale back up through Warrior 2, and then both arms coming up as we square the hips forward for one more breath. And then release, open. Wonderful. Okay, let's come to a straddle position. Konasana, and you want to turn your toes in a little bit. It'll help engage the sides of your legs. The wider your legs are, the closer the floor will be. Hands on your hips, elbows come inward a little towards the body, lifting the chest, the heart, and exhale, folding forward and down. So reaching for the chair, a wall, if it's helpful, or if you're reaching for the floor. You could also put your hands on your ankles if the floor was not easy to be reaching for. Wherever you are, relax your neck. The weight's going to tilt a little bit more into the balls of the feet forward here. Take a couple breaths. Just relax. One more. And then slowly bringing your hands back to your hips. Inhaling all the way back up towards a stand. We're going to do another shoulder opener here. The choices are to interlace your hands behind your back. If that's not comfortable, you could hold your elbows. And then the other thing you could be doing is just relaxing your hands on your lower back. Either way, you're opening through the chest and shoulders. Inhale and exhale, coming forward and down. Just relax and breathe. One more. Then we'll release the hands to the hips if they're interlaced and come up to a standing position. Watch your bearings. Inhale the arms out to the side and exhale, just come back to standing good posture. Pause for a breath. Beautiful. Okay, let's do Warrior 3 here today. Virabhadrasana 3, you're going to come onto your right leg and you're going to lift your left leg any amount and reach your arms forward. So you're focusing on the postural muscles along your spine. Your hips are squared towards the floor. Your toes are pointing down. Breathe, relax, core muscles. So you step down, come back. And then slowly release. Wonderful. Okay, we'll switch sides. On the left, lift the right, Any amount's going to start to initiate those muscles along the spine and in your core, relaxing your breath. If you step down, come back. One more. And then slowly release. Take a breath. Okay, let's do our half moon here, an Ardha Chandrasana. Inhaling, reach. Tuck the pelvis, good posture here. Lifting the arms, maybe they're coming back a little bit behind the ears, but don't overstretch, just good posture. Watch your positioning. Inhale and exhale, bend to the right. Reach through both arms. Then inhale back up through neutral. Exhale, go ahead the other way. Inhale back up and exhale the arms down by your side. Take a breath. Great, we'll do our other half moon here. On the right knee, left leg is coming out to the side. Toes are going to point forward. Left arm on left leg. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale gently. Bend to the side. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon here. Then inhaling, come up. Exhaling, go down. And switch sides. You could always put a pillow or something soft under your knees if you're on the floor. A part of the process in these poses is learning to relax while we're in them. So if you find yourself gripping or holding on and you're uncomfortable, you should try to remedy that and find a way to be more relaxed and comfortable in every pose. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, bend. Half moon. Just relaxing the stretch. One more. Inhale back up. All the way down. Beautiful. Back up to standing, good posture. And pause. Okay, we'll do our half sun salutation here. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. You can inhale, look up halfway, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold. Your knees can be a little bent if you want. Inhale, coming all the way back up towards a stand and reach. Good. And exhale, the arms down by your side. One more time. Inhale, reach. Energizing. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way back up towards a stand and reach. And exhale the arms down by your side. Great, let's get down to the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, fold. Great, step it back to a push-up plank position, working your shoulders and arms. If you notice that you're not a plank, you want this to be integrity, you don't want you sagging or lifting up, you could simply just drop your knees to the floor. That's going to help the integrity in your chest and shoulders and securing that your shoulder girdle is strengthening here. Then we're going to lower into our yoga push-up, chaturanga, and just hover, elbows in, and then exhaling all the way down to the floor. Go ahead and come up on your forearms for Sphinx. Gentle back bends are going to help prepare us even more for a more meditative state. They help balance our nervous system, the fight or flight response, reactions. So just allow yourself to enjoy this nice movement in your spine. One more. Very nice. Then hands by your chest, cobra, elbows in. We'll deepen it a little bit. Inhale. And then tuck your toes, lifting up for a downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is a resting pose, a place to pause. Obviously, it's also using a lot of strength in our arms, and stretching us may not feel like a resting pose at first, but over time, it may begin to. One more here. Great, and go ahead and drop down on your knees onto all fours. We'll do a little cat-cow. Inhale, look up through the chest and shoulders. Be gentle on your lower back. Exhale, rounding out. Again, inhale, look up. Lengthen the front of your body. Exhale, rounding out. Good. And just back to neutral and pause for a breath. Very nice. Come on down onto your stomachs. Little bit more back bending on your stomach. You're reaching your hands behind you. Hands are down, chest and feet left. Shalambhasana. Breathe. Great. Hands come up on the next one. Breathe here. If you need to rest, just lie down. Great. And then everybody come down and rest for a breath. Good. Okay, for today, come back up for Sphinx arms on your forearms here. And then you're going to take that left arm and you're going to turn it in to support you. You're going to bend your right leg and reach for it. If you don't reach your leg, you could stay right here and just bend the knee. That's going to still open the front of your body. Otherwise, if you want to reach back, it's sort of half of a deeper back bend. If you reach your foot, you can pull it down further. It's going to be more natural for some of our bodies than others. If it's not natural, you're just staying more in a Sphinx position and enjoying that. One more here. And then we'll slowly release. Pause for a breath in Sphinx. And then switch. The right arm's just going to turn in a little bit for support. If you bent your knee on the other side, you can do that here. If you reached for the foot, you can go ahead and do that now. Take a breath, opening the thighs, the front of your body, and doing a nice little back bend. And then slowly release. Just back to Sphinx for one more breath. Nice. And then actually just lie down on your stomach again and pause for a breath. Very nice. Hands, elbows in, tuck your toes, lifting up, downward facing dog. Your knees can be bent or straight, relaxing your neck, pressing your palms, your first index finger. One more here. Wonderful. Go ahead and lift up the right leg in the air. Just point the toes down. Take a breath. And then switch. Bring the right leg down. You can lift the left leg up. Breathe. And then go ahead and bring both legs back down for one more breath. Very nice. Then dropping down to your knees again and sitting back on your heels. We'll pause for a breath. So allow the energy, all the prana, all the flowing oxygen that's moving through your body, your mind, to settle in for a moment. Very nice. Okay, we're going to come onto our backs. One more back bend here. Superbadakanasana. Keep in mind that no matter how advanced you may get in your poses and your yoga practice, that you want to always have a strong foundation. You want to always be able to come back to the basics that will always be there for you. So go ahead and bend your knees, feet on the floor, reach your hands towards your heels, and go ahead and lift up your hips. Another gentle back bend here, bridge, Superbadakanasana. Lifting the hips, keep your chin neutral. One more breath. And then slowly come down and release. Pause on your back. Okay, we're going to repeat that pose. If you're all done back bending, you could just relax on your back here for a moment. Nice neutral position to pause in. If you'd like to repeat Superbadakanasana, we'll do that now. If you have another favorite back bend that you'd like to get in that we have not done, please do that safely and carefully now. And I will also show you Chakrasana, the wheel pose, that follows from Setubandhasana. So we're going to inhale, lift the hips, press the feet, reach your hands towards your heels, breathe. If you want to come up with your hands by your ears carefully and push up, you can do that now. And then everybody can slowly lower out of the pose and pause for a breath. Wonderful. Okay, let's come up, seated, feet together, knees apart, butterfly position, Baddha. Just sit upright for a breath. All of those poses, all of that movement help heat the body, warm the muscles, and keep us present. Now we want to cool down, find a balance. Back bends are energizing and the forward bends calming and cooling. On your next exhale, go ahead and slowly come forward and down. So never forcing, just relaxing with gravity. Just allow your natural body weight and your breath to help you relax into the stretch. Your neck, your whole spine, your hips and knees. One more. Slowly releasing. Janu Shirshasana, our seated tree pose. Right leg forward, left leg bent. Inhale, reach, and exhale, come forward and down. You can reach anywhere on the leg that's comfortable for you. You could also bend your knee if that was better for you. If you reach your foot, you could grab your big toe like a handle or just relax anywhere on the foot that feels right for you. One more. And then slowly release. Go ahead, mindfully switch sides, transitions from pose to pose. The more we are present and handle those transitions to help us translate that into our lives, how we transition through things in our daily life. Relaxing on the left leg. Breathe, one more. And then come up and slowly release. Very nice. Do a gentle twist here. Right leg forward, left leg bent. The left leg is going to be about hips width apart. You don't need to have it all the way into the body, just about where your hips width is. You're going to sit upright, inhale, and exhale. You're just going to twist. Two hand positions. You can just hug in that left knee. Reach your left arm behind you, sitting upright in good posture. One more breath. And then slowly release. Left leg forward, right leg bent. Inhaling, sit up. And exhaling, hug in that left leg. The right leg in. Reach the right arm behind and breathe. Very nice. And then back to neutral. Paschimottanasana, both legs are straight. Inhale, reach, and exhale, fold forward and down. Bend the knees if you want to. Reach anywhere on the legs or feet that's comfortable. The elbows are in line with the body. Relaxing your neck. One more. Very nice. And then slowly release. Okay, let's go ahead and lift up today. Reach your legs straight out in front of you. Your arms are going to be behind you. Your fingers are pointing towards your feet. Use your core and lift. You could keep your chin tucked in, or you can look back. Just be gentle with your neck, strengthening. One more. And then release back down to the ground. Very nice. Lift your feet up in the air for boat, for Navasana. Few options here. You can keep your knees bent. You can straighten your legs, or you could hold on to your feet. You could try each of those. Take a breath, whichever one comes naturally. If you rock out, just come back. One more. Good. Wherever you are, slowly lower all the way down to the floor. Lying down completely flat on your back. Superbadakanasana, feet together, knees apart. You can reach your hands towards your feet, out to the side, or overhead, whichever feels the most relaxed for you. Calming and cooling further here, feeling supported. Let your body weight just be relaxed on the floor. One more breath. Wonderful. Then your arms are going to come out to your side. Your knees are going to come up to your chest through neutral. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees off to the right. Unwind for a gentle twist. Continue to stay present by focusing on your breathing. Closing, cooling poses. On your next inhale, you can bring your knees up through neutral. Drop them off to the left. Gentle twist to the other side. Breathe. And then inhaling back through neutral. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest for a breath. Very nice. And then we're just going to go ahead, keep your right leg into your chest, stretch your left leg out. If your knee comes into your body easily, you can pull it a little bit more to the outside. Find the position that's right for you. Just hug the one right knee in. And then go ahead and switch legs. Stretch out the right leg. Bring the left knee in, either right in line with the body or hip goes out to the side a little. Take a breath. And then slowly release. Go ahead and bend your knees again. Bring both feet to the floor. Pause here for a moment. And then we're going to lift your feet up in the air. You could stay right here in a candle position and just let all the energy drain from your legs and feet as you pause. That would be great. It's also a great restorative yoga pose. You could put your feet up on the wall or on a door and just relax here for a longer period of time. If you'd like to come up to Sarvangasana into shoulder stand, you could do that now. Please be mindful of your neck. Put the weight into your hands and arms, not on your head and neck. One more breath. Look up at your toes. If you want to let your feet fall over your head, bent or straight, you could do that now. Seal it in for a breath. Everybody's feet back up in the air. One more. And then carefully lower all the way down to the floor. Touch the feet, pause. And then go ahead and straighten out your legs completely flat on your back for our final resting pose, Savasana. So just allow yourself this time, these final minutes, to be energized, to be restored, to relieve any excess stress, to recharge. I will sit up to guide us through our final relaxation and meditation. As you relax here on your back, moving into stillness and quiet, allowing yourself these moments, planting seeds for your well-being, spirit, mind, and body. Just quietly here on your backs, about a minute or so, and I will guide us into our final meditation on the other side. Enjoy the quiet, relax, and restore. Okay, beautiful. If your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and open them. The focus continues to remain within. Maybe wiggling your fingers and toes. You can take a final stretch overhead. Slowly come up. We will all sit in seated, good posture. Allowing ourselves another minute to be present. So one quiet minute, heart-centered, good intentions, relaxed, beginning now. Okay, very beautiful. Thank you so much, everybody. Beautiful, peaceful practice here together. I'm so honored and grateful to be here to collaborate with the Consulate General of India here in Chicago. What a wonderful honor. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm wishing you much inner peace so you can be a peacemaker in the world and feeling as wonderful as you possibly can. Again, you can reach me at maramzimmerman.com for more information. Thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste.